Hello guys, good evening. How are you today?
Hello, teacher.
How is everything? ¿Cómo está todo?
Today is a
Excuse me? Just give me 1 second. I think that I have problems. I have no problem with the canvas right now. Just give me 1 second, please.
don't worry, coach.
Thank you so much. Just give me 1 second, please. I will left the meeting and then I will join again. All right, I guess that I have some problems with the internet, or it could be Canvas the problem. Probablemente es Canvas el problema. So I'm gonna use the presentation from here. All right. Okay, here we are. Thank you so much for your patience, guys. Gracias por su paciencia. So in the case, today is the class number 2. Number 3, I'm sorry. This is the class number 3. And it's supposed that we have to have a speaking class. Tenemos que tener nuestra clase de speaking. So, but I wanted to share with you in the case, like a review about a basic topic. And I just want to talk about, before to continue with the simple future, que es lo que vamos a ver, I just want to know if you know what a simple present is. Do you know when do we use a simple present? ¿Saben cuándo usamos el presente simple?
Se
No?
utiliza para una acción o lo que vamos a hacer en tiempo presente, digamos, cuando vamos a nuestro día a día o las cosas que hacemos diario, pero en presente, no estaba o estaré, no que lo que estoy haciendo.
Yes. In the case, it's not exactly what we are doing. No es exactamente qué es lo que estamos haciendo at the moment, sino que es in general, lo que hacemos en el presente. For example, you can say, I study English. Yo estudio inglés. Maybe you can tell a partner or a friend, oh, you know what? I'm studying English. Estoy estudiando inglés o yo estudio inglés. But in the case you are not doing it at the time, no lo está haciendo en el momento en que está hablando, but you do that. So look at this timeline. Tenemos 3 tiempos, like in the Spanish. We have past, we have present, and we have future. So in the case, tenemos pasado, presente y futuro. En los tres tiempos gramaticales tenemos la forma simple. Simple present, simple past, and simple future. En el caso de simple present, talk about actions that we use, los hábitos que hacemos. And that's the same in the simple past. In the simple past, we talk about situations that we already did, but they are in the past. Hablamos de situaciones que están en el pasado, que ya no las hacemos anymore. ¿Y qué necesitamos to talk about in past? Necesitamos to know the verbs in past. Necesitamos saber los verbos en pasado. So, do you know what a pronoun is? ¿Los pronombres sí los sabemos, chicos, or not? The pronouns,
Yes.
Yes.
all of you know the pronouns?
Yes.
I, you, we,
Yes.
they, she, he, it, we.
Good job. Yes, they are the pronouns. In the case, we can see them here. We have this I, you, he, she, it, we, and they, as Fran said. So in the case of question, why am I adding an S here? ¿Por qué estoy agregando una S acá en el verbo?
Es para la tercera persona.
Yes, because it's a third person. And to make a negative, I will use, para hacerlo negativo voy a usar don't and does. ¿Por qué does acá? Again, because it's a third person. Para hablar to talk about the past, I'm gonna use did, something that it's already made, did. So, and now I know that you know the pronouns, and just I wanted to tell you that. Solamente les quería comentar eso. Vamos a ir every class practicing and practicing again, just to remind the basic things. So guys, welcome to our class. It's a pleasure to me to have you here, all of you today. So, as I was telling you before, we are gonna talk about, in this case, about a future. Vamos a empezar a hablar de future. And now question, guys. What are your plans for next Christmas? What are your plans? What are your plans for next Christmas? What do you plan to do? What are your plans for Christmas?
Me, coach.
Okay, go ahead, Brian.
To my opinion, I'm going to dance with my friend or my family for 1 hour. Later, I am going to play soccer with my friend for 3 hours or 1 hour. And finally, I will dance. I will eat pizza for 30 minutes with my friends. Yes.
Oh, good. Do you like dancing, right? Do you like
Yes.
dance? Good. All right. Thank you, Brian, for your participation. What about the rest? What are your plans for next Christmas? ¿Cuáles son sus planes para la próxima Navidad? What are your plans? You don't know how to say them? ¿No sabemos cómo decirlo?
Me, coach.
Okay, go ahead, Frank.
Thank you. And my personal plan for Christmas is enjoy with my family because on December 22, my daughter's birthday,
Oh.
and I will going to the beach. I hope, and I will celebrate the birthday of my daughter, and then for December 24, I will cook dinner with my family. Pan con pollo, turkey.
Turkey.
Yes, and maybe in my plans is take tonight on beach hotel. I don't
Oh,
know the hotel, but this is my plans.
okay, so good, and congratulations for your daughter. So those are and sounds great. Your plans sounds great, Frank. So, who else wants to share with us your plans? ¿Quién más
Excuse me?
quiere? Eh,
Okay, no
yes,
worry.
it's a great.
Okay.
In the case you have a great plan for this coming, in the case Christmas. And what about the rest? What are your plans for this coming Christmas, guys? Besides Brian and Frank, who else wants to share with us? What are your plans for next Christmas? Nobody?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead.
My plan for next Christmas, I think I going to celebrate with my family. I going to buy a new clothes for
Oh,
me and my children, and I go to the party with my husband.
oh, good. So how many children do you have?
I have two children,
Oh, are they boys or girls?
one daughter and one son.
Oh, good. They are called siblings. When they are one female and one male, they are called siblings. Cuando es niña y niño, se llaman siblings in English. Oh, that's
Okay.
cute. And how old are they? How old are
Mm,
they? ¿Cuántos
okay.
años tienen?
My daughter, 9 years old, and my
Oh,
son, 4 years old.
oh, that's cute. They are almost kids. They are kids already. So enjoy your time with them. Try to enjoy your time. Do the best for your kids. Try to take care of them because there is an stage that they don't want to be with us at all. And we as a mother, we feel that we are not enough for them because they are independent. I have a siblings too. They are about 13 and 12 years old. And now I remember when they were babies and it's a hard touching because you are feeling that they are not need you at all, but try to enjoy all the states of your children, okay? So thank you so much for sharing, Patty. So next we will move on. So I will introduce you to the future using will and going to. This is just an introductory class. Esta clase solo nos va a servir to make an introduction because in future classes, I'm gonna take and spend time explaining step by step how to use it. In the case, it's quite simple. Es un poco simple el uso de will and going to, pero de igual manera voy a tomar clases para hacer reviews, para continuar reforzando the structure. So, who wants to help me to read this paragraph? ¿Alguien que me quiera ayudar a leer el párrafo? Anybody?
Me, teacher.
Okay, go ahead. Thank you so much.
The simple future, also called future simple or future indefinitive. It's a verb tense which is used to show that an action will take place at a specific time in the future The simple future is also used to talk about future habits and future generalizations.
Okay, thank you so much. As they said, the simple future is used for talk about future actions. Things that we are gonna do tomorrow, next week, next year, in the following 5 years, in the next 10 years, and so on. El futuro nos sirve para hablar in the case about something that it's gonna happen in the future. But what is the difference between will and going to? We will see it, okay? Vamos a ver cuál es la diferencia. So, but now, please pay attention and take into account just the future simple using will.
¿Dónde va a jugar
Ahora
Felipe?
solo... Sorry?
En el almacén.
Excuse me, Gerardo? Okay, maybe he's talking with another person. So, now please just focus on the simple future using will. Solo enfoquémonos ahora a hablar sobre el futuro simple utilizando will as an auxiliary. So we have 3 forms: affirmative, negative, and interrogative way. So, and those are the tenses. We need a subject that we can use the pronouns and we can use a name. Podemos utilizar los pronombres que ya vimos, that they are I, you, he, she, it, we, they, o podemos reemplazarlo por nombres. So, the structure is subject, sujeto, will. In this case, just focus on will. Solo céntrense en el uso de will. Shall is el uso de shall tiene siempre el mismo significado de future, pero shall es usado como por las personas un poco más picky, por llamarlo así. It's not that quite common. No es tan común el uso de shall, pero sí es como para lo ocupan más los ancianos y la gente más picky in the USA. But focus on that you need to have a subject plus will plus the verb. Sujeto, will, and verb. After will, después de will, I need the verb in a base form. Necesitamos el verbo en la forma básica. I don't need to see verbs with S, with ing. No quiero ver verbos agregándole la S, agregándole ing, poniéndolo en la forma de participio o el verbo en past. No, guys. Just focus that after will, you need to have the base form of the verb. La forma básica del verbo. So, and we have an example here, and it says, I will go to Thailand. I will go to Thailand. What does it mean? ¿Qué significa esto? I will go to...
Yo diría, no sé si es Tailandia.
Sí, es Tailandia. So, Frank, I'm sorry. Usted escribió en el grupo ese otro Frank.
Yeah, no, yo. Ya,
Okay.
ya.
All right. So, let's move on. Y tenemos la forma negativa. La forma negativa always is the same structure. Subject, sujeto, will, que es mi auxiliary, has not, que es lo que me va a convertir en negativo, and the verb. So it says, I will not go to Thailand. What does it mean? ¿Qué significa I will not go to Thailand?
Yo no iré a Tailandia.
Exactly. Yo no iré a Tailandia. And now, pay attention to the interrogative form. In the interrogative form, we switch the position. We make a switch. Hacemos un intercambio. So, instead of using the subject first, I will use the auxiliary. En lugar de usar el sujeto, I will use will first, and then the subject, then the verb, and the question mark. So, and it says, will you go to Thailand? What does it mean? ¿Qué significa?
Irás a
Irás a
Tailandia.
irás a
Tailandia.
Tailandia.
Exactly. Irás a Tailandia. So, that's the meaning. All right. So that's the meaning. Okay. Now you already know how to use it. Ahora sabemos cómo usar. So the usage. The first one, it says, for action decided at the moment of the speech. Para acciones que las decidimos en el momento, we will use will. Es decir, it says, I have a toothache. I will take medicine. Tengo dolor de dientes, voy a tomar medicina. So it's something that you made a decision at the moment that you are talking. So I have a toothache, I will take a medicine. En el caso for planning future actions, por acciones que no están planeadas, we can say winter will come soon, or raining will come soon. La lluvia va a venir pronto o va a llover pronto. So, and this is the difference, guys, between will and between going to. Going to is 100%. Usamos going to cuando usted está 100% seguro, even raining, even it's raining, even the world is broken, even if you are sick, even it's happened, all of the problems around us, you are sure that you are gonna do the action. Aunque llueva, truene, relampaguee, tiemble, usted está seguro que va a hacer esa acción, you will use going to, cuando ya está seguro. But with for planning decisions or actions, o porque usted no está seguro de, you have to use will. Will means that va a pasar en el futuro, but you are not sure. And it says another one with conditional time and purpose clauses. So when I arrive home, I will call you. This is a zero conditional. Eso se le llama zero conditional in English. Y necesitamos dos actions. Aquí dice, cuando yo llegue a casa, yo te voy a llamar. But this specific structure, I will teach you about in the class number 14, if I'm not mistaken, en la clase número 12, entre la 12 a la 14, le voy a explicar paso a paso esto. Today, as I was telling you, this is just an introductory class. Solo es para introducirlos a los usos de will. So, and we have for unpreventable actions in the future. De igual manera, summer will come soon. El verano va a venir pronto. In the case for offering, ordering, or treating, I'm afraid we will get wet. En el caso, dice, estoy asustado o me temo que nos vamos a mojar. So it's something that you think. And for thoughts, predictions, assumptions, soundness, fears about the future. So, this is for something that you are not sure. Por asunciones, por asumir, por hacer predicciones, usamos will. And it says, I promise I will not tell anyone your secrets. Te prometo que no le diré a nadie el secreto, but it is not sure. Because maybe pueda contar el secreto, right? So, and we use sometime expressions. We use tomorrow, mañana, soon, pronto, later, después, next week, la otra semana, in 2 weeks, in 2 months, en 2 semanas, en 2 meses, next year, el próximo año, later, después, the day after tomorrow. Do you know the meaning the day after tomorrow? ¿Saben cuál es the day after tomorrow?
Pasado mañana.
Pasado mañana, yes, and there is a movie, right? Hay una película que creo que así se llama The Day After Tomorrow. El día después de mañana. So, as I was telling you, once again, guys, this is just an introductory class. Solo es para introducirlos a ustedes al future. So, and we have some celebration vocabulary. So we have balloons, birthday hat, bow, birthday card, gift tag, horns, gifts, candles, candies, biscuits, cookies, fruits, chocolate, ice cream, birthday cake, soda, popcorn, cloud. So those vocabulary is just for making reference about a party. Vocabulario relacionado con celebraciones. So, but my purpose today is to teach you or to practice the speaking. So we will have a half an hour to practice speaking. And those words, guys, it's for Christmas vocabulary. So in the case, Christmas Eve, do you know the meaning of Eve? Christmas Eve. ¿Sabemos qué significa Christmas Eve? No? You don't have any idea? All right. Christmas Eve es la Nochebuena. Nochebuena. Christmas Eve. Nochebuena. So let's move on. So, and this is our speaking activity. What would you do for your next birthday? And so, if you are asking me, si ustedes me preguntan a mí, I can say, I will buy a cake. Voy a comprar un pastel. I will buy a cake. So, will you do something special for Christmas? And aquí abajo se lo voy a ir contestando. For example, this is my case. I will cook turkey, for example. Turkey. So, yes, I will. Yes, I will. ¿Y si fuera en negativo? ¿Cómo sería?
Will not.
Will not. No. Es different. Le voy a enseñar. No, I want. Acá cambia. Want. Yes. Want. Ese es el negativo de will. Want. Para will no usamos el not. Yes, I will o no, I want. Y si decimos que yes, vamos a poner what will you do? ¿Qué vas a hacer? I will cook turkey. The third one, this is in my case. What would you do for your next birthday and why? Maybe have a party. I want have a party.
Hi, coach.
Hello. Hello, Eunice.
Acabo de unirme. ¿Qué están viendo?
So, I'm talking about the future. Estamos hablando del futuro. So, si se fija acá, necesitamos subject, el sujeto I, que en este caso yo, will, el auxiliar que me dice sobre el futuro, and buy, que es el verbo, a cake. I will buy a cake. Voy a comprar un pastel. So, this is the activity that we are doing right now. So in the case, I won't have a party because I will work, for example, porque voy a trabajar. And then number 4, what you want to do for next year Eve? Algo que no voy a hacer para la Nochebuena. I want dance because I cannot dance. In the case, I can't, guys. No puedo bailar. So, es algo que no voy a hacer en la Nochebuena. So, and this is basically activity. So what will you do for your next birthday? Think about it. Piensen qué es lo que va a ser su próximo cumpleaños and I will ask you. So, and just give...
Responder todas las questions.
Yes, but try to do it orally. Tratemos de hacerlo de manera oral, orally, to improve our speaking. So to try to improve our speaking. So I will ask Adael, what will you do for your next birthday?
I will go to work.
Oh, do you have to work on holidays?
In my birthday.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yes, on your birthday, because maybe it's in a weekend, weekdays, right? Durante la semana.
Yes, will be Thursdays.
Oh, Thursday. Okay, so that's sad to work in our birthday.
But I think so. I will go to visit my sisters and I make a dinner.
All right. So good. Good plan. So let's see who else. Patty, would you do something special for Christmas?
Yes,
Okay.
I will give a special present for my mother.
Oh, you will give a special present to your mother. Good. All right, good. That sounds great. So, I think that, and no worries, Jan. Thank you for joining us today. So, and yes, I think that the most important part of all the holidays is to spend time with our family, right? Considero que lo más importante in the case it's to share with our family, to spend the time, because we don't know if next year we will be alive. No sabemos si vamos a estar vivos next year. So we need to take advantage of those times and spend most of the time with our family. And now I will ask Gabriela, what won't you do for your next birthday and why? What won't you do for your next birthday and why?
Hi, teacher.
Hi, Gabby.
And I want to sleep early.
You won't sleep. Avoid to use the to. No usemos el to. Solo recuerde que usamos el, puede ser en ese caso como es negative one, and then the verb. No necesitamos el to, no necesitamos ing o agregarle ese, ¿ok? So you want sleep early. So in the case you are do you like to be asleep during the night? ¿Le gusta estar despierta toda la noche celebrating maybe?
Yes.
Alright, because you sound young. You sound young. Are you on your 20s? ¿Está en sus 20s?
25.
You are still young. In my case, I prefer to sleep. Believe me, guys. I prefer to sleep. Yo prefiero dormir 100% because I think that because I think that I'm an oldest person and I need to rest. So in the case, believe me, if I have the opportunity to sleep in any place, I will do. So for example, I put one foot on the bus and on the bus and I sleep completely sleep. So media vez comienza a girar el bus, no queda. completamente. But it's, there are some jokes, some fables, some memes about that, que dice, mi pobreza, dice, me ayuda a despertar una parada antes. No, no sé si han visto esos memes. So that happened to the teacher because always, I wake up when I'm near to the bus stop that I need to when I need to leave the bus. Me despierto cuando ya justo voy llegando a la parada and that's cosas de pobre, but something happens. So in the case, let's see who else. Celeste. Celeste, what won't you do for next New Year's Eve and why?
Hi, Coach.
Hi.
I don't know because I love the Christmas,
Oh,
but mm,
you can make a
I will.
prediction. It could be invented.
I will. I no. I want
Okay.
it. How do you say? En muchas casas, comer en muchas casas.
You won't eat in many houses.
Uh,
Okay. You just will eat in your own house.
yes, I love it, and I love sleep.
Okay. And do you visit your family or your family is visiting you?
No, I visit my parents.
Oh, good. And
Um,
do you have it like a party or like a dinner together maybe?
mm, in that moment, the New Year Eve, um, mm, no, no,
Good.
no.
No worries. Thank you so much
No.
for participating. But that's good that you can enjoy with your parents. It sounds really, really cute. So I have here Lupus's. What will you do for your next birthday? Hello.
Me habló mi coach.
Acá me aparece alguien con el nombre de Lupe.
Ah, ok.
Okay, but who was? ¿Quién me estaba hablando? I'm sorry.
Yo, Iris, coach. Pensé que
Ah,
me...
you can. Okay. So, but if you want to share us, go ahead. What will you do for your next birthday, Iris?
Honestly, on my next birthday, I plan to go visit my family, go somewhere nice, and go with my partner and have a good time.
Oh, good. So in the case with your husband, or you can say pareja con quien vive.
Yes, coach. Vivo con
Oh,
mi pareja.
okay, in that case, it's a couple, with my couple. Because partner is when we are partners, compañeros, but in, compañeros de trabajo. No, in the case partners of a class. Porque compañeros de trabajo also has another name, it's co-worker. So, compañero de trabajo, co-worker. Compañero de clases es school partner. And compañero de vida, en el caso es couple, my couple, mi pareja, couple.
Oh, thanks, coach.
Okay, good. And that's it sounds really nice that you will spend time with your couple or with your family. So let me see. Gerardo. Gerardo. So what, would you do something special for Christmas? Gerardo. Gerardo is here. Yes, no? All right, let's move on. Lucy Villator is here. Lucy is here. No? All right. Erika Lasso is here. Erika? No? What about Evelyn? Evelyn Rosales?
Yes, coach.
Okay. So, would you do something special for Christmas?
Yes.
Okay, what would you do?
Um, is special for me because in this day my mother is her birthday.
Oh, sounds good. Congratulations to your mother. And what would you do? ¿Qué va a hacer? You need to use I will and the verb or the action that you are gonna do.
Okay. In this day I will buy cake for my mom. I will buy to the supermarket for the dinner. For example, I cook the panes con pollo.
Good.
And I will buy the decoration. I don't know, no sé cómo se pronuncia. Decoration for my mother. For example, balloons. No sé cómo, no sé cómo es que se llaman esos que se ponen las cortinas.
So maybe we have it here. Let me see. And we have tags and like the adornos tags. And we have the balloons,
Yeah, the balloon candles,
candles,
cake,
and
and a birthday hat.
oh, good.
Yes.
So it sounds really good because you have two celebrations in one, right? So you can celebrate your mother's life because I think that's a blessing to have our family with us. And also we are thinking because we are finishing 1 year. Even though there are many difficulties during the year, we are still alive, and that's a reason to be thankful, I think. So thank you so much for your participation. It was really important. So let's see another one who's here in the class. And Ana Portillo is here. No? Alexandra Pineda is here.
Present, coach.
Okay, so what would you do for your next birthday and why?
For my next birthday, I will celebrate with my family and my friends, and I will shop clothing and probably.
All right, good. Thank you, Alexandra. Do you like shopping? Do you like shopping clothes and shoes and all of that?
Yes, maybe my favorite job is shopping
Helping. All right, good. Maybe do you have a patient, right? Tiene
Okay.
paciencia, maybe. Or yes, right.
Okay.
Tiene paciencia.
Thank you. Yes.
Okay, because I don't have patience. Believe me that when I have to buy something, I just take the first thing that I see. Lo primero que veo, I have it in my basket and I go home. Okay, so for the reason, guys, I think that I'm close to the heaven like at the earth. Siento que estoy más cerca del cielo que de la tierra, so because I don't have patience and I don't have the energy in the case. No siento esas energías. I don't know why. Maybe because sometimes I'm tired to work. By the way, do you work during the day, guys? During the day, or do you have a part-time? ¿Trabajan todo el día o solo medio tiempo?
Todo el día.
Okay, between 7 to 5. De 7 a 5, or do you have a different schedule?
The
In my case, I work at 7 a.m. to 6 p.m.
Oh my goodness, Brian, and do you have your weekend off? ¿Tiene los fines de semana libres?
Yes.
That's really good, at least, right? Because you have the weekend to try to rest, but I think that it's not enough. Considero que a veces no es suficiente, right? It's not enough a weekend. I don't know if happened to you, but if you need to do something important to have those kind of schedule, it's really complicated. Tener esos horarios a veces it's complicated because if you need to do something that you need to do, if, for example, if you want to go to the mayor or to the hall, que es la alcaldía, for example, they are not open on weekend. So, and they close early, about 3 p.m. And all of those kind of schedule doesn't allow us to do the different things that we need to do. A veces no nos dejan los horarios, right, to do different activities, but try to keep working, guys. Don't stop until you get your goals. Because if I can tell you my experience, I started working as a cooker at the Pizza Hut. It was my first job. I remember it was my first job. I worked in between 7 a.m. until 3 p.m. and then between 5 to 10 p.m. I arrived at home about 2 a.m. and that life, it's awful. Ese tipo de vida es terrible. But then if you work hard, if you try to accomplish your goals, at the end you will have a good result. So don't give up. No se rinda. So let's see another one who is here. Adael in the case. What would you do for your next New Year Eve?
I will go to camping in Morrison with my family.
Okay, you will eat with your family. And one thing that you won't do?
Uh,
That want?
I want to go to the beach.
Okay, remember, I won't go to the beach. Avoid to use the to.
Yes,
No.
I saw it.
No worries, that happened. No se preocupen, because our brain, it's already programmed with that special structure. Nuestro cerebro ya está programado, but try to change the
Okay.
structure, remember, cuando tengamos moral verbs como will, can, que lo vamos a aprender, que es para decir puedo hacer algo, or might, de podría hacer algo, todos los moral verbs, after the moral verbs, I need my verb in the base form. Después de un moral verb, necesito el verbo en su forma básica. But no worries, we will see step by step. Okay, but in the case you won't go to the beach. And what about the rest, guys? In the 1st of January, do you go to the beach? Or not? What do you do on January 1st? ¿Qué hacen en enero, el 1 de enero? Do you go to the beach? ¿Van a la playa or not?
Yes, I will wake up very early because I will visit the beach with my friend or my family. It will be great.
Okay, yes, I can imagine that it will be great. Even though maybe it's a crowded, right? Because I have seen people that they are waking up early and then they go to the beach like you. So, but maybe it's a really good experience. So take your time to enjoy those kind of activities, guys, because time flies. El tiempo vuela and take advantage of that we are still alive. And that's really good, Brian. That's really, really good to spend time with our friends. So who else? I want to see Fernando Perez is here. Fernando? Okay, Fernando. What would you do for your next birthday? What would you do?
Excuse me, ¿puedes repetir? Es que tuve que desactivar el audio de la computadora.
No worries. What will you do for your next birthday?
I will travel to Mexico.
Ah, you will travel to Mexico. Good. And do you have the passport or visa, right?
Yes.
Oh, how was the process? It was easy to get it or it was difficult to get it?
It's maybe difficult because no sé cómo se dice, solicitan.
Your request?
Request many requisitos.
Ah, requirements.
Sí,
Maybe to fulfill the requirements is difficult, right? Llenar todos
yeah.
los requisitos.
Sí.
All right. Okay, but thanks God that you have indicated your visa. So Mexico is a great country to visit. I would like to get my passport because my sister is living there. I just have one sister. I don't have any more sisters or brothers. Just we are two. Solamente somos dos. And believe me, guys, those times have been really hard for me because I miss a lot my sister and I'm planning to try to get my passport here. So sounds good. Maybe we will share the experience visiting Mexico. Thank you so much for your participation, Fernando. All of your participations, guys, on today, they were really remarkable. Thank you so much for trying to do your best because you are paying attention, you are trying to speak even though you don't know how to do it, but that's the attitude. Esa es la actitud. For those that were paying attention and practicing, congratulations, guys, because at the end, you will see the results. Al final, vamos a ver los resultados in your own commitments or in the case in your own results. En sus propios resultados, if you practice, you will have in the case how to say, I forgot the word. The result will be positive. Los resultados van a ser really positive, guys. So before let you go, I will pass the list. So, just give me 1 second. I will share with you the case, the names. Let me see. I have here Brian Alexander Cruz.
Present, coach.
Okay, thank you so much. Larissa Gabriela Joubert.
Present, coach.
Okay, good. So, Lourdes Celeste Bautista.
Present, teacher.
Okay. Sandra Guadalupe Rafaelano.
Present, coach.
Good. Lucy Elizabeth Villatoro.
Present, coach.
Alexandra María Pineda.
Present, coach.
Good. And Erika Julissa Lazo. Erika Julissa. Erika is not here. All right. So, I don't know if you have in the case.
A mí no me mencionó, coach.
Iris Hércules, right?
Yes, coach.
Okay, no worries. In the case, guys, les voy a explicar algo. A las personas que mencioné directamente, que son alrededor de 8, pero me falta una, porque no pudo estar. So, la empresa donde ustedes trabajan demandan que estas 8 personas estén, en el caso sí o sí, en la meeting. So, for the reason we mentioned in the case that directly those persons, because that's the business requirement. The rest of you, I have my own list. Tengo mi propia lista que Zoom me la da. So, así que no worries, I take into account all of this. Yo sé quiénes están y quiénes no, quiénes entran, quiénes se salen. I can see those information, okay? And don't worry, it is. I know that you are responsible and you are here.
Okay, coach.
And
Mostrar las presentaciones que vieron antes de que yo ingresara.
yes, and also I will share with you the presentation. Voy a compartir la presentación cuando terminemos ya en 1 minuto. En el video también lo voy a subir. Solo les expliqué how to use will and you can see the video, ¿ok? Puede ver el video. Ahí está. De igual manera yo le voy a compartir la presentación en unos segundos, ¿ok?
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you too, guys. I don't know if do you have any question, guys? ¿Alguna pregunta, duda? Something that you want to share? No? All right.
También compartirá la de la clase anterior.
Sí la compartí.
Ah, en serio. Solo vi lo de los verbos.
No se las compartí la de ayer. Se me fue entonces. No.
Yo no la visualicé, no sé si solo yo.
¿Me pueden decir los demás?
Sí, sí, ahí está en el grupo.
La compartí, ¿verdad? Pero de igual manera la voy a volver a compartir, no worries. Lo que sucede es que mi teléfono murió hoy, so no puedo ver qué es lo que compartí y qué es lo que no. But I'm gonna share again the 3 presentations. Les voy a compartir las 3 presentaciones hasta el momento. So, in order that you can have it, okay?
Thanks, coach.
Okay, have a good night, guys, and take care.
Have a good night.
Okay, good night, guys. Bye-bye.
Good night.
Okay.